What's good, fellow sneakerheads? It's your guy, Guilty White Boy, the regular guy Sneakerhead, and I'm back with another episode of Sneaker Talk. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is StockX. Now, on the last episode, I spoke about the lawsuit between Nike and StockX and some of the claims that are being made that StockX agreed that their people can't verify authenticity and that there's no telling how many fakes were let through to the consumer and they know fakes were let through and this, that, and the other. Well, they've made a rebuttal and they're saying none of that is true, that it's being falsely reported. Actually, what StockX said exactly is this: Nike's claims are completely misguided. Contrary to their allegations, StockX is a leader in the fight against counterfeiting, a pervasive issue affecting brands globally. It's why verification has been at our core since inception. And because of our leadership in this space, Nike has previously recommended StockX to its customers, partnered with StockX, and praised StockX as a good actor. We have invested millions of dollars in technology, training, and tooling to deliver on our commitment to our customers, and we stand behind our verification process with our buyer promise. They also go on to say the products in question in this case amount to a mere 0.0004% of the 17.8 million Nike sneakers StockX reviewed while this litigation was ongoing. Compare that to the more than 80 million of suspected counterfeit sneakers, and that's 80 million in cash, not pairs, alone that StockX has prevented from being sold on our platform. StockX has long done our part to prevent bad actors from trading on our platform. But we can't do it alone. It's a shame that rather than work with us to fight fakes, Nike has opted to use its resources to pursue meritless, expensive litigation and persecute a company that has long worked to fight the prevalence of counterfeits. Now, you can see it for yourself. Put it up for you. Anybody that's been paying attention to anything sneakers for the past few years can say that they've heard that StockX has sent somebody fakes. Might not have happened to them, might not have happened to nobody that they know firsthand, but they've heard and seen videos talking about it. So it's not like Nike is the only people to say that there's been counterfeit goods slipped through. Who out there actually believes that they do their best to make sure that no counterfeit goods get through? When we've seen the videos of them being at sneaker cons and those sneaker convention events where the StockX guy clearly says a pair of fakes are real that we already know are fake, and then when he's confronted about it, acts like it's nothing or like, oh, funny. Come on, we've seen that too many times. It can't all be fake. So we know that they're not doing their best job. We know that some of these people that work there don't take it serious. It's just like McDonald's. Everybody there is not going to make a good burger. Okay? Some people are just there for the check. Everybody at StockX isn't there because they love sneakers and love looking at sneakers all day. Some of them want to hurry up and get done, knock their quota out, get a break, you know? So it's always going to be flaws when it comes to man doing this. Every man is fallible. They can't be 100% correct at all times. They're not perfect. Especially a lot of times, what do you have to compare it to? What have you seen? What other shoe like this have you seen to compare to this one? To be able to say this one's authentic, you know? But do I believe that they just sit up and let a whole lot of pairs go through? I don't know, man. What do you think? You share with me what you think. If anybody has any more info, if anybody can say, man, I bought this many pairs that were fake, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Anyway, on to the next topic. The Phantom, women's exclusive Phantom 12s are on Sneakers app now. And they're slated to be releasing December 2nd. They just popped up on there yesterday or the day before. Uh, I looked on GOAT, and currently the size 12 women's was going for like between 250, 260, which really isn't bad considering they come out in a couple weeks. I mean, that's kind of close to retail. They're overall not a bad looking shoe. People have been calling it a poor man's OVO, but it's a little different than the OVO. I'm not sure if I'll be going after it or not, but I definitely do like it. It's definitely a nice shoe. It might be one of those ones I'll double back on later. Let me know what you think about the women's exclusive Jordan 12 Phantom in the comments. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this women's Jordan 4 net. I mean, even the people doing the online articles about the shoe are clowning it, man. I mean, these pictures here of the actual shoe aren't quite as bad as some of the other pictures I've seen before, but it's still not a, I mean, judge for yourself. It's a women's exclusive. It's coming out December 2nd, supposedly, in white, with those little gold accents on it, the little like charm bracelet things, the 23 and the Jumpman thing hanging off of it. The laces on it are purely just cosmetic. You can only put them through the straps and the little eyelet things at the bottom. Underneath that net is a whole piece of plastic, which is covering some pretty nice looking leather from what I see in the pictures of the shoe. Don't know if you could remove that and it'd be functional and look good without that plastic and that net, but it could possibly be a good looking white leather shoe under there. I'm just not a big fan of this one. Can't knock anybody who is, to each their own, and if you like it, please go get it and rock it. It's just not one that I'll be going after, not one of my favorites. But anyway, take a look at it and judge for yourself. If you do like it, let me know in the comments. Please feel free to let me know what it is you like about it. I'm always looking to hear more from different people, hear different people's take and opinion on sneakers. You never know, you might change my opinion. Now we have a shoe that's kind of similar to the Jordan 4 net, as in it has extra something added to it. It's the Air Force One Sea Glass coming soon, and it has this plastic cage wrapped around it, as you can see in the pictures, and it says that they're secured to the shoe with screws, so I'm assuming they can be unscrewed and it can be removed, and then you'll have a regular, pretty decent, maybe premium material Air Force One underneath it. It's not a terrible looking shoe, but the plastic cage around the shoe, attached to the shoe, is supposed to mimic sea glass. Now, I'm not even sure what sea glass is or how it looks, but it's kind of a dope little concept and idea for a shoe. Once again, I'm not into Air Force Ones. Can't say I don't like them, because I do. They're not a bad shoe, but I just choose to focus on only one thing, because if I try to collect multiple sneakers, then I'll be all over the place, and it'll just get too out of control. I'll get too carried away. But for those who do like it, this is coming out soon. Hopefully we find out more about it. I bet it has some interesting packaging. I'd like to see that, and as soon as I do and I can get my hands on some pics, I'll be sharing it with you guys. As for now, let me know your thoughts on this pair. Is it a pair you're looking forward to or not? Now, in other Air Force One news, now this is a pair a lot of people are probably going to want to go after. We have a Kobe Bryant Air Force One coming out. Lakers Kobe Bryant Air Force One coming out, and it's going to feature Kobe's number and some Lakers coloring on it. It's majority white, as you see in the photos, but it has Kobe Bryant branding and Lakers color. And this ain't a bad shoe, man. It's a pretty nice shoe, especially for Air Force One and Kobe fans. I bet there's a lot of people be looking to get their hands on this one. If you're one of them, let me know in the comments. In other news, Andre 3000, one half of the rap group from Atlanta, Outkast, has been gifted a custom pair of Air Jordan 3 black cements. Now, Andre 3000 has been known for being seen in public, as you see here, several times. I mean, several times wearing the black cement threes. I mean, from the looks of it and from all these pictures of him out in public, and there's videos too, him walking around playing some instrument with him on. From the looks of it, the black cement three must be one of his favorites, and somebody must have knew that because he has a new album coming out, and he was gifted a custom pair of black cement threes that have the theme from this album on the shoes. You can see the pictures yourself. What do you think about these custom Air Jordan 3 black cements given to Andre 3000? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, in Travis Scott news, the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack Mocha, which was supposed to be releasing or thought to be releasing on November 16th, is now said to be releasing on November 26th. So for those who didn't get a chance to get one at the Cactus Con event at Complex Con and were looking forward to getting a pair and didn't get them on the 16th, you can get them on the 26th of this month. Before this month is up, you can secure a pair. In other Travis Scott news, one of Travis Scott's songs will be featured as the theme song for the new WWE Raw show that will be featured on Netflix. Don't know much else about the Raw show or which song it'll be or if it's a new song, but it will be a Travis Scott song featured as the intro song. And at Complex Con, during the Cactus Con event, Triple H showed up and gifted him with his very own Hardcore Championship belt in celebration of his song being the theme song for the upcoming WWE Raw on Netflix. In other sneaker news, the Black Cat 3s are already on GOAT for $400. They release January 11th, which is almost 2 months away from now, and they're only at $400. Now that's not bad for a shoe that's 2 months away. That lets you know that in the next few weeks it'll be down in the 300s. So I'm sure a lot of people will be sliding in there and getting early pairs who are looking for those. Not sure how much of an easy cop it's going to be on release day, but looks like it might be an easy pair to secure early for not too high. Might be a good thing to do. Probably going to end up going for $300 afterwards, so if you can secure you a pair for around $300 early, why not? More Kobe news. We have a Kobe 6 Dodgers releasing in April 2025. It's going to be all blue colorway of the Kobe 6, a Dodgers themed Dodger colorway of the Kobe 6. This information in these pictures come from Vanessa herself. Last but not least, Puma has a new shoe coming out inspired by Scooby-Doo. That's right, for all my 80s kids who were fans of Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Machine and his crew, there are some Puma Scooby-Doo shoes going to be releasing. And as soon as I get my hands on pictures of those, I'll be bringing them to you. So, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're following or subscribed if you haven't. And most importantly, make sure you stay tuned and keep coming back. I'm your guy, Guilty White Boy, the regular guy, Sneakerhead. And this was another episode of Sneaker Talk.